you know, you mentioning just like Appleton and Northeast being alumni of those schools, and you know, where was it around that time? You know, growing up and going to school and kind of just like finding your way. I mean, did you always know you were gonna be an artist, or was it something that kind of like developed through program, or kind of just like explain that?
Yeah, you know, art is something that I felt like I always had, right? I feel like, you know, I always had this love relationship with it. You know what I mean? Like, I always kept it close. And, you know, like if you were to ask me 20 years ago what I wanted to be, it wasn't, I didn't see graffiti artists. I didn't really feel like I was that good. You know what I mean? Like, at 20 years ago, I didn't aspire to be a graffiti artist. So in my mind, right, I just wanted to be a fashion designer, but it was still art. You know, I still wanted to be able to create things and then sell it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like you put it on with pride. You like, I mean, like, yo, man, I used to sell to, you know, to all the homies, man. Like, and again, teachers and principals. I mean, like, it was just magic, man. It was just something that just like I was good at it. You know, I was like, yo, I really like this. Like, I like how I feel when I'm creating it. And I like how, again, how they feel when they put it on. You know, and back in the day, you know, it was East Bay books. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember you looking through East Bay books now? You're like, I knew I wanted to create, you know, shoes one day and all this stuff, but I never really saw myself as a graffiti artist or a creator of a children's book, you know, or a cartoon, you know. But again, it's all art, you know. And I'm just so in love with it, man. You know, I'm in love with how it makes people feel. You know, I'm in love with how it establishes relationships. I would have never met you, you know, if I wouldn't have played my piece. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, or let alone, like I said, you know, have somebody come to me saying, hey, you know, yo, like this Love Is Needed mural really helped me in a dark time. You know, again, like I'm playing my piece, man. Like, but I really am thankful that my mom encouraged it too. You know, so as a parent, it's vital that whatever it is your child really enjoys doing, and you know your child, and you know that they have really good ideas, support it, like help it. If they have this overfilling emotion that they get when they're doing that, support it, because that can save their life. You know, by you not supporting it is making yourself, you know, being insufficient. Like I mean, like, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a friend, you know, encourage your friend. Like, you know, tell them, hey, that's not my vision, and that's okay. But I'm gonna support you. Like, what do you need? You know what I'm saying? Again, like, my art is an invitation for the conversation, you know, of love, or it's, you know, promoting positivity, promoting friendship. And again, like my mom, man, like she's just like really played a pillar in, you know, supporting that and like really allowing me to grow with it, because it just snowballed into Park Cloud. And like I said, you know, I started off drawing with Garfield and all this other Fat Albert, you know, like I grew up on comics and cartoons, so, you know, I would draw these characters first before I started, you know, drawing Park Cloud. I think it just turned into, again, like that snowball, you know, going down the hill. Like, you start, you know, and if you get the right support, don't nobody stop it, or, you know, it don't, you know, roll over and hit a tree and burst, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just was so grateful to always have family, friends, you know, to support it, you know, and snowball, bro, into a graffiti artist.
Talk about the journey, you know, what you mentioning, you know, creative design and you know, fashion design, all the way to Park Cloud. Like, you know, just talk about the whole journey. How did you get to this point?
Yeah, so, you know, how I got to this point was simply, you know, not being afraid. You know, like we look for it in the books, and like we buy the seminars, you know, we ask our friends, but really the simple answer, y'all, is just not being afraid. You know, me, I just, you know, chose to just stay focused and just keep at something. You know, like I said, I'm an artist, you know, so I have to constantly draw, I have to constantly come up with ways to make you have a feeling, and then I gotta, you know, try to be creative within telling you, you know what I'm saying, like, cause that'll help you remember it, right? But
what were some of those adversities? You know what I'm saying?
Adversities? Oh man, I done had all kind of adversities, man. Like adversities, like to where I vividly remember, it's a true story. It was a local t-shirt print shop in Macon. Man, I was so excited about these shirts, man. I was like, cause I'm trying to take it to the next level, right? You know, I hadn't been to school, no, I was actually still in school, in college. And I was working at UPS at the time. That was another adversity, because I'm working in Macon, but I go to school in Atlanta because, I couldn't afford, Atlanta at the time. So, for me, that was an adversity. But I still was trying to finish school. And I was working at UPS, so I'd drive, early in the morning and go to school. Adversity. Then I vividly remember trying to hustle that same money by buying these shirts, selling shirts, because I'm printing them now, I was starting out with hand squeeze paints, 7th, 8th grade, it's kind of like, the grind evolved, I was like, nah, I'm gonna print these now, like, so, I'm printing, man, and I'll never forget, the guys who printed, the owners, they printed 12 right, but then, because I ordered 24 shirts, and they printed another 12 wrong. And then they wouldn't give me the shirts back nor fix it, Now I'm like going up here every day with these folks, man, like, showing them how I want this, I want that. And Adobe was just getting hot, so everybody was learning that at the time. But I'm trying to tell him, do it like this, do it like that. And he ended up, getting so frustrated. But as kids, we try to be as patient and respectful as we could, to these owners, with trying to get the design right or whatever. And then, I remember them saying, hey, well, look, like, we done with the project, we ain't doing no more, we ain't giving you all these shirts, we ain't giving you your money back. Yo, I remember my best friend, man, like, yo, he's like trying to talk to him, like, cause I'm just thinking, like, how could you do me like this, though? Like I'm a young cat trying to come up, and like, here you are taking advantage of me. Like, I've already paid you, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to reprint them, that's fine, but to me, that was like my first adversity with like becoming, an artist. I really got a chance to see, like how people can be when it comes to business. You see what I'm saying? Because that's when it started getting a little like an investment versus like me just going to Walmart, buying a bunch of shirts, going to Champs, buying a bunch of shirts, drawing on them and then selling them. Now, like, I was trying to, order from a wholesaler, and I was trying to, find a print shop, to print them for me so they'd be nice, and like, they cheated us, man. And like, I remember my best friend snatching them off the rack and like running. He's like, nah, like, because all of us went in on it, like, he believed in me, you know what I'm saying? Like, my best boy, shout out my best boy, Cap. I remember, us just going through that, man, like, that was an adversity, we don't even have that much time to talk about that, just like I'm sure y'all can relate, there's so much that you can go through when you're chasing the vision that you have for your life, and it's just constantly like, every time you think you're going up, here comes another one, come snatch you down, but me, I just, like I said earlier, I made it my friend, you know what I'm saying, like,
yeah.
Yo, look, I know you ain't feeling me, you know what I'm saying, like, I know you want me to be scared, like, I know you want me to fail, and all that, but I'm gonna keep working, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't like, you ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere. Become stubborn with fear, like, or like make it your friend, so I don't even know how to answer that, G, if I ain't answered it, you know what I'm saying? Because I could say those all day, like, man, I had a million of them, like, whether it was friendships, whether it was love, whether it was, because we have so many parts of our life, right? Like, to where, and hats that we have to wear. Like, you have to be an entrepreneur, you gotta be a son, you gotta be a brother, you gotta be an uncle, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go to work, like, you gotta have a relationship with your faith. It's like so many hats that you gotta play throughout the day, and it can become exhausting. And I don't know what it is, man. Like, it's my faith, Again, like, to deliver this message within this timepiece that I have, like within this time block.